gonna do this. Here we go.
Right.
Let's get you married.
Okay.
All right. Love has brought us here today to this beautiful place to witness and celebrate the beginning of a whole new adventure and chapter of life for the two of you. Alisha and Jayden, your marriage today is the official joining of your hearts, of your souls that have already been united in your hearts. Marriage will allow you a new environment to share your lives together, standing together to face life and the world hand in hand. Marriage is going to expand you as individuals, define you as a couple, and deepen your love for one another. To be successful, you will need strength, courage, patience, and a really good sense of humor. Let your marriage continue to be a time of waking each morning and falling in love throughout the day. Tell somebody who's gonna cry. We live in a world of joy and fear, and we search for meaning and strength in the seeming disorder. We discover the truest guideline to our quest when we realize love in all its magnitudes. Love is the eternal force of life. Love is a force that allows us to overcome all obstacles. I invite you to continue to give love freely and unconditionally from your hearts, to show your real feelings, and to save time for each other no matter what demands are made upon your day. May you love yourselves and each other more deeply with each day of your new life together. Will the two of you please join hands? And with your hands, your hearts, I asked you to join hands as a symbol of the union that you're making here today. I'd like you to think about the hands that you're holding. These are the hands of your best friend. These are the hands of the one that you love and adore. On this day, you promise to love and honor one another for all of your days. Reaching out to the one you love, may you find strength. Standing side by side, may you both find partnership. Loving each other through dark and light times, may you both find your power. And as you hold hands, may you warmly hold one another's hearts. And I invite you to look into one another's eyes now and promise to always see one another through the eyes of love. And as you look at one another, I ask you each to affirm your purpose for being here today. Jayden, from this day onward, do you choose Alisha to be your wife, your best friend, and your only love, to live together, play together, and laugh together, to work by her side and dream in her arms, to fill her heart and feed her soul, to always seek out the best in her, always loving her with all of your heart until the end of your forever. Alisha, from this day onward, do you choose Jayden to be your husband, your best friend, and your only love, to live together, play together, and laugh together, to work by his side and dream in his arms, to fill his heart and feed his soul, to always seek out the best in him, always loving him with all of your heart until the end of your forever. So at this time, I'd like to give you each a moment to make some personal promises to each other with your wedding vows. These vows will result in lasting commitments. And by doing this, you're setting the intention of the rest of your lives together. Jayden, you'll go first, and I'll step to the side, and then it will be your turn with you.
You're the love of my life, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I promise I will support, love, and help you throughout anything life can throw at us. You're the best person I have ever had in my life. I'll always... I always say things will work out, and I know our lives will. We are going to be together forever. I promise, and I love you, and I always will.
Jayden, I remember the first night that I met you. I remember thinking you were so cute, and I was so jealous of the girlfriend that you had. I wish that I had you instead. As I got to know you, I really thought that she was the luckiest girl ever. You were just the nicest guy I'd ever met in my life, and I was so jealous. And then when you broke up with her, we finally got together. The nicest thing ever. I remember the night that we kissed, that first night, and you asked me, I know this is gonna be weird, but can I kiss you? And I thought it was so cute that you even asked. Nobody had ever asked before. I thought that was just the best thing ever. And even though those nights were amazing, it wasn't the time that I really fell in love with you. I remember the first time I fell in love with you was that night that you cared so much about me, that you got so angry with me for what I had done, just putting myself in a bad place, and you were so angry and so concerned for my well-being that I'd never seen somebody care so much for me. It really made me fall in love for you, knowing that you actually cared about how I felt and how I was safe. I remember when you finally asked me to be your girlfriend, I knew that I was the luckiest girl in the world. I finally got to be with you. I was so happy. Thank you for being the shoulder that I cried on, and for comforting me at 1 a.m., helping me when I cried myself to sleep with you. And you were the reason that I am happy, like mentally healthy, the happiest I've ever been before. I'm so glad I get to spend the rest of my life with you. Thank you for making me be the happiest, luckiest girl on this earth.
Will you take out the rings that you have for each other, please? These rings will be a visible sign of the vows that you have just made. The hand you place this ring on will not stay the same over time. Wrinkles may form, calluses will come and go, and different scars may appear. Not only will each of you change over time, internally, emotionally, you will change as well. But your rings, which represent your ideas and values and your vows today, will stay the same. Jayden, please place the ring on Alicia's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
Give you this ring
as a token.
As a token.
Of my love and devotion.
Of my love and devotion.
I pledge to you all that I am.
I pledge to you all that I am.
And all that I ever will be.
And all that I ever will be.
As your husband.
As your husband.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I marry you.
Marry you.
And join my life to yours.
And join my life to yours.
Alicia, your turn. Please place the ring on Jayden's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token.
As a token.
Of my love and devotion.
Of my love and devotion.
I pledge to you all that I am.
I pledge to you all that I am.
And all that I ever will be.
And all that I ever will be.
As your wife.
As your wife.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I marry you.
I marry you.
And join my life to yours.
And join my life to yours.
So may these rings symbolize your inherent wholeness and unity with one another, giving you the strength to happily honor the commitments to each other that you have just made. May they also remind you that marriage is not a destination, but a journey, with no beginning and no end, just an opportunity to love and be loved to the best of your ability. And finally, by the power vested in me, but more importantly, the power of your love and commitment, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride. I was like, there's no one to look at. The mom can cry. What are you gonna do?
It's hard. You're crying.